passion in my sound. Like, Lord, as I pray, give me the motivation to pursue my place. And if I seem to find death before I find my way, then I ask my soul, you take desperation. Yeah.
What you doing over there? Getting money? Yeah. Yeah, that's what they all say. It's y'all, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear him going in. Nigga walk into a room, you gon' know it's him.
I feel like musically, it is, as Fresh said, it's great. It's very much the roots of X1. Like, it's like, I'm a spit, nigga. Like, that's what I do. Like, I spit. Like, it's one of them projects to where, like, you listen to it and it's just a respect project. Like, it's like you cut it on and it's like, okay, yeah, these niggas can rap. You know what I mean? It's like, but at the same time, and this may be selfish to say, but at the same time, when I met y'all, y'all were very much, you know, Dope Lounge, you know, X1, were very much on a like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my lyricism, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't coming with no half-ass track, bump a catchy hook. But you know, like, and I feel like after being in the same circle, like, I do a little bit of both. You know what I mean? So being in the same circle, like that time we performed on New Year's Eve, y'all got, you know, hot tracks. But when you hit them with a you know, a catchy beat every once in a while, a catchy hook, you just get a whole nother reaction. And I feel like, you know, you've kind of, everybody in the group's kind of adapted to that way where, like, it's okay to have a catchy hook. It's okay to have a, you know, a jumpy beat, as long as you come with it on them verses. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like the Desperation is kind of showing that progression as to where, like, yes, it's lyrical, but yes, you got something that's going to appeal to the masses. Because at the end of the day, it's the music business. You got to make it down.
Sky high, so fly that I roll out of bed with a parachute. I get dressed like, yeah, let's prepare the truth. If these niggas sick, I'm a pool full of Theraflu. Swallow, cause I'm the only nigga spitting ill. I can't believe that these other niggas spitting still. They say they can't work with him, he a family guy. But I'm dope, give him the Homer Simpson feel. I mean, okay, play with the bull, get the horns.
Work around it, work outside it, and then come back and slap the niggas and tell you I was here the whole time. You know, and then that seems on the way, because I mean, that's, all this is out here is club. Everything runs through the club, you know, so if you're not club, you gotta know somebody outside and work outside and come back in. It seems like to me, you know, I'm not going through the club. I don't hang out the club on a regular basis, so I'm not gonna make club music. I wouldn't even want to be there to hear it. So why would I want to be there or create music for that? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I do. It'll go or it won't. Period. You know. But Dallas is gonna be what Dallas is. You know. It's my home, so I can talk about it like that. You can. You know.
Convict, not quite, but I'm on the map like a living legend snap. Hyman's on prom night, lay down. Conquest and Dope Lounge, they stay down. Pause. Okay.
Alright, so, you know, in continuation of everything that, you know, we were talking about, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of being talented, tired of being gifted, you know what I mean, like, and nothing being able to be shown for it. I remember hip hop when, you know, my forefathers is not, you know, Grandmaster Flash and, you know, Rakim and Eric B. You know, my forefathers, as far as hip hop is concerned, is, you know, Big, Pac, Jay, Eminem, like Snoop, Ice Cube, you know, Common, Kweli, Mos Def, Pharoah Monch, the Roots Crew, Black Thought, Prolific MC. Just these are my forefathers, and De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest. It's like when these cats made music, Outkast, like, I mean, the list goes on and on. When these cats made music, man, it was about something. It was creative. I don't know if niggas remember, but Like, when Tribe Called Quest came out, bro, they had a sound. It wasn't just because Q-Tip and Phife was killing it as far as lyrics are concerned. It was a sound, bro. It was a movement. You can listen to a Tribe Called Quest record right now and you're gonna have a reaction. And it meant something. Even when gangster rap was popular, when Snoop and Cube and Dre was killing that, Pac was killing that early 90s gangster scene, it meant something. Them niggas was tired of the police, bro. Them niggas was tired of their circumstance. Them niggas talked on record how niggas talked in their neighborhood. So some people saw it as obscene and some people saw it as vulgar or what have you. But that was genuine to their condition. And I'm tired of music not being like that no more. I'm tired of feeling like the only way that I'll make any progress musically is if I do what the machine of hip-hop tells me to do. I do what the industry standard is to do. I do what I'm conformed to do. And that is such a oxymoron when it comes to what hip-hop is supposed to embody. Hip-hop is about expression. Hip-hop is about making sure that when you say something on wax, your audience feels you. And it ain't like that anymore. When you say something on wax, nigga, dance puppets dance. And Pied Pipers. They're getting all the rats to come to the club and do what they want them to do. And it baffles me. I'm tired of it. As far as the new wave of hip hop is concerned, I'll start with a cat like this. T.I., for instance. I liked T.I.'s music before, but I am a bigger T.I. fan now because he has expressed his family's life, and now I know, you know, who, you know, Tip Harris is, not just T.I. this persona. That nigga has. I said I would never sign to a major ever. If Grand Hustle came to me, if T.I.'s label came to me and said, I want you to work for me, based on what I've seen from his character, I would sign that deal. That's what it should be about, is integrity. And that's what the Desperation is about, is integrity. It's not about settling. It's not about, you know, hoping that I'm the next big thing. I don't have to be the next big thing. Tech Nine was never the next big thing, but his movement, his willingness to be unrelenting in what he wanted to do is what's caused him so much success. And that's cats that I look up to, man. Those are cats that I follow. Those are cats that I feel like in one point or another we're in the same position that I'm in. I'm 26 years old. You know, one of my biggest idols as far as rap is concerned is Jay-Z. Reasonable Doubt dropped when he was 26. He was supposed to take a bow out and just say I'm done with it at the Black Album. So all while I've been writing the Desperation, I've been listening to the Black Album because you hear it in his voice. You hear it in his music. You hear it in his, you know, inflections. You feel that sense of, you know, I'm about to make this exit because niggas still don't get it. He sold millions of records at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga had #1 hits every summer. And it's like at the Black Album, he spazzed out. It was something different. You know what I mean? Like, it was something that made you go, you know, that's how you make an exit. That's how you chunk the deuce to some niggas and say, you know what, you know, whether or not you understood me from 1996 to this point is completely irrelevant. That's what I've been listening to. I've been listening to Slim Shady's Slim Shady LP, Eminem, because he dropped Infinite before that. And this is what I want y'all to understand, people. I love hip hop music, so I'm everywhere with it. You see what I'm saying? Like I listen to Eminem's Slim Shady LP. That album was a combination of, you know, excitement, because I just got this deal with, you know, Aftermath. I just got signed under Dre, so I'm excited to make this project with Dr. Dre, prolific producer. But I'm also tired of these niggas criticizing me and coming at me sideways, you know, A, because I'm a white boy, B, because, you know, niggas just don't understand me. I'll never forget listening to Dead Wrong remix with Eminem. I used to know all his lyrics when I was younger, like for every album up until Encore. But there was that one verse on Dead Wrong when he was on there with Big, who in my opinion is you know, the greatest of all time. And the way he did that, there's several different levels to devil worship and horses' heads, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, mammals, camels and rabbits, but I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat you to death with weapons that eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless meat looks fresh. I got a line in my pocket, I'm lying. I got a 9 in my pocket, and baby, I'm just dying in the cocket. Who's ready for war? I'm ready for war. I got machetes and swords for any faggot that said he was raw. My Uzis as heavy as yours, yeah, you met me before. I just didn't have as large an arsenal of weapons before. Marshal a step in the door. I lay your head on the floor with your body spread on the bedspread. Red on the wall, red on the ceiling, red on the floor. Get a new whore, met on the second, wet on the third, and she's dead on the fourth. I'm dead wrong. That's desperation, nigga. Respect me. That's what Eminem was saying. I'm on wax with the Godfather, the king of hip hop music. And in his absence, I'm gonna let y'all niggas know why I deserve to be here. And that's all that I'm doing. That's all I'm attempting to do, is make sure that people realize why I deserve to be in this position. Whether or not it gets me a deal, whether or not the tape sells, whether or not you listen to this YouTube video, it's completely indifferent to me. Because whoever does watch this and then listens to the project after they watch this, they understand who I am as an individual and then decide to play my records, I have their respect. And so long as, you know, a lot of niggas fixate on I need a Grammy, I need a board of select individuals to decide that my album was good enough that year. I don't need that. I need a nigga to come to me when I'm in the twilight of my game, when I'm in the dawn of my game and my career, and say, you know what, X, you're the reason I picked up a pen and decided to rock a microphone. Those are my Grammy Awards. Like I mentioned, my nigga TNT from Oklahoma City, he's a younger cat, he's younger than me. He would listen to me wrecking the halls. And I'd be in the halls in high school and everything, and you know, that nigga wasn't rapping at that time, so he was just listening to me do it. And this is like 3 weeks ago, this nigga tells me this story. Like, I've known him for years. 8 years now. Maybe more. 8, 9 years now. And he was like, say, bro, I remember when we was in the halls one day at school, and he was like, I don't remember nothing else you said. But he was like, you was freestyling and you said so many infrareds on their head, they'll be calling you Freckleface, right? So I'm like, you know, I'm thinking this is going hard, you know, it's lame now, but I'm thinking that's awesome, you know what I mean, in my 16-year-old mind. And he heard that line, and he's held that line for 9 years. And the thing that he told me after that, which was what far more important, was it was after that line that I decided that I wanted to rap. That's crazy to me, bro. That makes me feel like somebody got my point. That's the point. That's the reason. That's the motivation. That's the driving force. And I mean, TNT is in line as far as his music, even bar for bar, to be a nigga that I'm like, oh, okay, I better buckle up and get ready. That's what it's about to me, man. That's what this project is about to me. It's about honoring, you know, those who believe in me. My Conquest camp, it's got my big brother Trail in it, man. Shout out to Trail. You know, he's on the management side of it. And this cat just...
Give me the motivation to pursue my place. And if I seem to find death before I find my way, then I ask my soul, you take desperation. Yeah, what a nigga gotta do? Join the